This story is also done by Aticia Davis of the Nassau Guardian. It says a corrections officer was allegedly caught smuggling contraband into the prison last week. Kirkwood Clare Jr. pleaded not guilty to possession of dangerous drugs with intent to supply and taking prohibited items into a correctional facility. The charges stem from Clare's arrest on January 18th when he reported for duty. He was allegedly caught with 11.4 ounces of marijuana, a cell phone, a charger block, headphones, and a vape pen. Clare denied the charges at his arraignment before Senior Magistrate Raquel Williams. He was granted $4,000 bail and the matter was adjourned to March 5th for trial. Clare was represented by Joel Seymour. Sergeant 2257 Wilkinson was the prosecutor. And so let's continue to pray for him and see how that situation works out. I also told you about the case involving Marcus Cooper from Palmetto Point. And that case, we do have an update on that case. It says accountant charged with stealing nearly $500,000 and bail set at $75,000. So, and I think this came from Our News. It says a woman has been accused of stealing nearly $500,000 from an air conditioning company. 40-year-old Namia Lloyd Ingram is accused of stealing $495,424 from Skypole Air Conditioning between January 2024 and September 2025 while working as the company's accountant. The accused denied the charge at her arraignment before Senior Magistrate Kendrick Kelly Burrows. Her bail was set at $75,000. She returns to court on April 8th for trial. So Namia Lloyd Ingram she's going to go to court along with Marcus Cooper and two other young women. Now, I was trying to get an idea of who she was. They told me her name. She was married to a young man by the name of Kieron Ingram, but I understand they're either separated or divorced, and they used to be in Palmetto Point. They tell me her mother-in-law couldn't stand a stinking guts. It is what it is. I don't know if that's true. They was trying to give me an idea of who the lady is. All right, that's what they tell me. I don't know, but anyhow. I understand they felt she was a little light. Her hand was a little light from them, but we don't know that either. What we do know is now she's being accused of stealing nearly $500,000 within the space of almost 2 years, because it started on January 2024 and they got caught in September 2025. Well, let's assume that. And so there's been a lot of stuff going on with respect to this case. Marcus' bail has been increased as a result, because what she did was she used Marcus' account to launder some $326,000, I think, dollars of this money. She used another one's of the person's account to launder some $94,000, I think, and then there was another person with another small amount of $6,000 or $7,000, something like that. So yeah, she's in a lot of trouble, Namia Lloyd Ingram, and if she manipulated these persons and pulled this down, she needs to go to jail. It is what it is. All right, now. We have another case that relates to Luther, and this involves Geovanni Rowe. Now, it says a man accused of killing wife's alleged lover wants case dismissed. This again is from Our News. It says a man accused of killing his wife's alleged lover is seeking to have the case against him dismissed. 27-year-old Donald Ferguson is charged with murder in the case of Geovanni Rowe, who was gunned down at Jet Nassau on Father's Day in 2024. Rowe allegedly identified his killer as DJ, Ferguson's nickname, before he died. Ferguson, who represents himself, has argued that the alleged dying declaration is inadmissible since there is evidence to show he was elsewhere when Rowe was killed.